This is Wisdom Quarter with Sam Adeyemi, preferring practical solutions to life's practical issues and relevant wisdom nuggets for life success. Thank you for joining us. And now, Sam Adeyemi.
Hello, this is Sam Adeyemi, and I welcome you back to Wisdom Quarter. Today we are dealing with a subject that is so important and so vital to humankind. It's a subject that has been around for as old as human beings because it reflects our human tendency to do, and it's the subject of procrastination. Now, let me start with the fact that everyone desires to succeed in life, to be an achiever or be an outlier, to stand out of the pack, to do something tangible and wonderful in your lifetime. And if for as long as you commit to be an achiever, then you, at one time or the other, you will be beset by this issue we are discussing, which is procrastination. You will find out that one time or the other, you want to postpone something you should be doing at a particular time. That takes me to defining what procrastination is. Procrastination is putting off till later something that you can do right now. Not just something, urgent and important assignments, the things that you know that you need to get done now. And the opportunity is there for you to get it done now. Now, putting that later, that is procrastination. And procrastination is avoiding urgent and brain-tasking assignments. Often, we replace the things that we want to do, or maybe you feel overwhelmed by the task, by the responsibility. Perhaps it's a boring task, but it's something you should do to be an achiever, to be an outlier. But then putting such aside and pushing them till later and saying, well, I'm going to deal with that. That is procrastination. Choosing to go for the things that are enjoyable, the things that are convenient for you, the things that you feel comfortable doing, now, rather than the things you should be doing. All right, that is procrastination. All right, it is when you choose to play Ruzzle, or you play Sudoku, or you play Angry Bird, over sitting down to write the book that you've been trying to write, or to finish the book you're reading, or anything tangible, to go for the exercise or whatever. So when you choose to leave the urgent and important things for some things that are trivial, that are just minor, that is procrastination. Somebody put it this way. She said it is majoring on minor, and that is it. So to major on minor is to fill your daily schedules with a lot of activities that doesn't yield much result, little or no results. Just much ado about nothing, running around, no accomplishments, no results, no major achievements. Now again, it is choosing the wants over the shoulds. Your prefrontal cortex telling you that these are the things you need to do, where the decisions is being made in your brain, is telling you that these things you should do to become a success. But then your limbic will be telling you, well, forget about it. We can get it done later. Now, procrastination can be in different degrees. All right, it ranges from being mild to serious, and from serious to chronic. All right, but the level of your own personal procrastination will invariably determine your accomplishment and the results in your life. Let me say that again. The level of your own personal procrastination will invariably determine your level of accomplishment and results in life. So if you operate at the mild level of procrastination, which we all do sometimes one way or the other, then you probably will achieve more than others. If you operate in chronic procrastination, you will have less to show for your efforts in life. That's a fact, and it's important we understand that. Now, procrastination can become a very horrible habit. When it becomes so chronic, then it becomes ingrained in your brain, in your mind, in your system, in your behavioral pattern. It becomes something that drives you, all right, that you just find yourself doing and you can control it. So it's important that you nip it in the bud. It's important that we begin to control. And that is the essence of this subject we're sharing now on Wisdom Quarter. Now, to be able to do that, it's important you ask yourself, am I a procrastinator? In actual fact, if you come to a conclusion that you are not a procrastinator, there is no need for you to listen to this broadcast. But if you come to a conclusion, yes, I am, then this could be very useful unto you. There are 5 questions I would suggest you ask yourself that I need to ask myself as well to determine if you are a procrastinator or at what level are you. Number 1, you need to ask yourself, am I easily distracted when I'm in the middle of doing something tangible? Again, am I easily distracted right in the middle of getting something wonderful done? That's the first question. Number 2, do I often prefer to do easy stuff, pushing aside the tougher assignments? If I have tasks to do, you just judge it quickly. This is tough, and I feel a little bit overwhelmed by this. Do you find yourself pushing such a task aside to look for the easier ones to do? If you do, that you might need some assistance in dealing with your procrastination. Number 3, does tomorrow or later seem to always be the better time to do anything and everything? Let me repeat that. Does tomorrow or later always come across to you as the better time to do anything and everything tangible? Oh yes, I'll take care of it tomorrow. Tomorrow is always a better time, the perfect time to do all things. If you're like that, then you need help. All right, number 4, do I often have to deliver right on the deadline? Or even when I deliver, I do so late sometimes. So if you ever have to always deliver on the deadline, you need someone to tell you when to start, when to finish, and then when you're going to get it done, it's always on the nick of time, or in some cases late, then you need help. And finally, do I often pull in more tasks without finishing the ones on my plate already? So maybe at the end of your daily routine, you check your daily schedule, you still have a lot of things you need to do. And yet, daily, that you end up having so much you couldn't do, and yet you keep piling up more. If that is the case, then you need help. Now, if your answer to any of these 5 questions, if you answer yes to when, then I suggest you are dealing with mild procrastination. If your answer is yes to 2 or 3 of them, then you have a serious case of procrastination. But if your answer is yes to 4 or 5 of them, then you have chronic procrastination. Now, as we continue in this series, we're going to be dealing with how do we deal with all these things? How do I handle it? What is the solution? Is there any help I can get anywhere? How can I put my life in order to deal with the subject of procrastination? However, today, let me share with you 2 basic wisdom nuggets that will start preparing you for dealing with this. Number 1, results in life, being an achiever or an outlier or a great success, is determined by your doings. Results in life is determined by your doings. Not just doing anything. Let me go a little bit further. The quality of the things you do, the stuffs you do, will determine the quality or the greatness of your achievements in life. A lot of people, every single day, they just run around doing so many things, so many activities they are doing, but the stuff they are doing are not yielding tangible results. So after all said and done, they look behind them, they couldn't see anything serious to say, well, I've accomplished anything great. And their life has been so and so all every single day, just like that. So it's important that you check the quality of what you engage your time with on daily basis. Now, still talking about the results in life being determined by your doings, then let me go a little bit further to tell you that it is what you do or you influence others to do that gets done. I repeat that. It is what you do or you influence others to do that gets done. And until you do it, it's never going to be done. And the fact is, until it is done, it is never counted as an achievement. So it's so simple. I got to get it done. So go ahead. Go get it done. That is it. Be propelled by that drive to accomplish something daily. Go for something tangible to do on a daily basis. And then you know time, you'll be an outlier. Make the best of your single day. And then your week will be a better one for it. And your month, so also your year and your lifetime. Just like that. Number 2 wisdom today is that anything that yields great dividends or benefits to you will always task your brain. I repeat, anything that will bring you great results, great accomplishments, that will make you a huge success in life will task your brain. If it doesn't task your brain, then it's not helping anybody out there. So, now naturally, these stuffs that task your brain, they are the things you want to shy away from. They are the things you want to postpone. They are the things you want to brush aside and say, you know what, I'll deal with this later. Okay? But now, this is my word to you. Don't push it. Don't push it. Rather, these are the stuffs you need to get done. Brace yourself and prepare yourself and begin to get going and be doing. And I want to encourage you, be strong. Be strong. Those that are strong in the face of the challenges of life, they end up being great success. And I see you as one of them. All right? Now, let's conclude on that note. And I look forward to having you or being here with you again on Wisdom Quarter next week. In the meantime, be strong, be agile, and be up and doing. See you soon.